Today I'm going to talk about an interesting facet of organizational learning. Leaders as teacher is an old concept. More than a decade back, this was a seminal publication in Harvard Business Review. Yet its practice even in today's context remains shallow at best. The question that needs to be answered by you as learning leader or as an HR leader is why this dichotomy. Before we go into the why part of it, let's trace it back to its origin and genesis. A seminal work by Peter Senge of MIT more than 3.5 decades back coined the term learning organization through his seminal book, The Fifth Discipline. And one of the tenets of fifth discipline was system thinking. When it comes to learning organization and organizations learning, nothing embodies better system thinking than leaders acting as teacher. I personally know of a senior leader, the managing director of a large pharmaceutical multinational in India, who used to take keen interest in teaching his -2, -1 level executives and high potentials every year by blocking his calendar for 2 to 3 days. Through this teaching, what his direct reports and the identified high potential candidates received was a gem of personal insights, business acumen, thought leadership, and so on and so forth. What a personal growth and development opportunity all these learners would have received from the leader. Now, take that to the global context, and let me ask you a no-brainer question. What is the oldest of the corporate universities that you know of? Of course, it is GE's Crotonville, famed Management Development Institute. Over a century old, this institute received its biggest fillip in the form of its legendary CEO and chairman, Jack Welch. He used to personally teach every year the global high potential candidate at that very center. No wonder his personal devotion and commitment saw a budget outlay of $45 million in the peak of cost crunch and cost cutting in terms of development of the physical infrastructure of the institute. That speaks about the organizational learning initiative and commitment. Now, as a learning leader, as an HR practitioner, you know it too very well and firsthand how difficult it is to get the leadership out of their cubicles and in front of the audiences of the learners. Often the alibi that we hear is that of conflicting priorities, the pulls and pressures of other business priorities. But lo and behold, what could be more important than to ensure your future leaders an investment that would pay you well in the days to come, the investment that you make today. And hence, you might have your different techniques and ways of getting your leaders come out of their suites and teach their direct reports, the high potentials. But there could be many other compelling reasons as to how you get it done. I would be interested to listen to your experiments and your unique ways of getting your organization's leader truly act as teachers for the high potentials, for the direct reports. Please inbox your thoughts and comments. Let the world get benefited from your experiences. Thank you.